Hey YouTube, this is Dennis here with the 220 gallon tank. Just doing a quick update since the last time I did a video right before the holiday here. I recently purchased let me see if I can find him. He is, well, there he is. From the Cichlid shack in the back there, the Rostrata sifting through the sand. Got him, he's about 5 inches long. Still got some growing up to do. He hasn't colored up yet. But someday he's going to be a stunner, I'm sure. But if you're looking for some good cichlids, check out James F. Largo Jr. from the Cichlid shack. There he is, giving us a good shot. Also, recently picked up from the same place, if I can find him, a Mara Rocks. Here he is, right here. Just starting to get his blaze in, as you can see. When I got him, he didn't have a blaze at all, and I've only had him just a few weeks now, and that's how much blaze has come in just from eating the North Fin food and just, I guess, being in a good environment. That's all I can think of, because he changed quite a bit in that short of time. He is not the tank boss, but he's definitely probably one of the most aggressive African Malawi cichlids I've seen in all the years I've been doing this. He's pretty rowdy. There's only a couple of them that rank above him. Like you can see, the dolphin pushed him away. The tank boss is right there. He's about a 10-inch redfin borlei. He is a monster. He's quite large. And then I also picked up a here he is right here, a turquoise hap, which you don't hear a lot about. I got him at Live Fish Direct. They had a sale going on, Black Friday sale going on the weekend right after Thanksgiving, and I picked him up for, I don't know if it was 30% or 40% off. They're not a real flashy fish, but I wanted to get something kind of different out of the ordinary, and I hear that they can color up pretty good once they hit about 7 inches or so. Right now he's probably 5.5, pushing 6. He's trying to find his position in the tank right now, as you can see. But what I'm getting ready to do is move out all of my peacocks out of this peacock and hap tank and make it strictly haps, mainly predators and regular haps. They're all going to go over into this other tank that I have off to the side here, which is a 100-gallon Mabuna tank. I'm going to be taking out a lot of that holy rock because I want to give them some room to swim. And I'm going to just donate the Mabunas over to a real good local fish store that I know where they'll have a good home and have a big tank. But I'm going to try to just focus strictly on guys like this, predators like this guy here, the Living Stone Eye. What else do I got? Of course, the Mara Rocks. My deepwater hap has really just gotten huge lately. He's got to be, I don't know, he's probably a good 6 inches, one of the bigger ones I've seen. Of course, the Fusco right there, he's about 9 inches right now. He's huge. And I actually got 2 of them in this tank, one about 8 inches and one about 9. And it's kind of a long story on how I got them, but there's the other one right there, the other Fusco. Got an Imperial Tigress, Steve and I here. Never did quite color up the way I expected him to, but it is what it is. Maybe once I thin out the herd here, he will. Bicolor 500, Rubescence, In the back there, I got a Blue Orchid VC10 right here, front and center. Lemon Jake. And there's one I just picked up right here also, I almost forgot about, with the white blaze in the back, the little guy. That is a, it's a Fireline Melodo. Got him also from James F. Largo at the Cichlid Shack. Believe it or not, he's only barely touching 4 inches. And he's hanging with these guys in here that are anywhere from 5 to 10 inches. You know, real strong. Comes out and eats. Every once in a while he hides under the plant here. As you can see, just kind of gets away from all the action, but he hangs with the big boys real well. He's eating the North Fin. I give him some 2mm. He scarfs it right down. But here's my Venustus. Hasn't gotten the blue head yet. I was told it was a male though from Live Fish Direct. We'll see. This OB Peacock's going to go over into the 100, along with this Blue Orchid here that never did color in like I thought he would. Hopefully it's a male. You can see that this Mara Rocks is starting to get really fired up right now. I don't know what's going on, but he just has his moods where he just gets just some fantastic color. Just starts blazing and clearing out most of the tank to one side of the over to the other side of where he's at. Couple females that got stuck in here when I picked up juvies, and I just never took the time to catch them and get rid of them. One of the problems I have with this 220 is it's real tall, at least the one I got. I got the one with the sump in it. As you can see, I got the 2 overflow towers. Here I got a 1,600 gallon per hour pump, submersible pump underneath the stand. I'm not going to open it up because you won't see it anyway, it's dark. And then I've got an FX6, you can see the outlet and inlet over in the corner here. But the tank is really tall, and I can't even reach the gravel to get these rocks out to clean them like I want to. I got somebody that's actually going to come out and help me on Monday, the day after Christmas, get the rocks out and get some of that hair algae that started to develop on there. And one of the reasons why it's developed is because I found out, again, my phosphates all of a sudden in the last few weeks went high. I had them down to 0.02, and they're back up to 5 now. And what I found out was that the pump in my phosphate reactor has failed. It stopped working. You can see maybe barely down here. I do have a large phosphate reactor with a 120 gallon per hour pump driving it that's fed from the sump. And with that Seachem Phosguard, it does an outstanding job keeping phosphates low. And the reason why I use it is my phosphates are very high right out of the tap. I have well water here, and it just seems like it gets a lot of organic matter right out of the tap from where my well is. So I run a reactor, and I'm even thinking about putting in some Purigen in there run it through the reactor instead of through the canister, the FX6, and seeing if maybe it's more helpful to run it at a slower flow rate instead of at a fast flow rate through the canister. I have to think about that a couple days. Maybe you guys and girls can leave me some comments on that of what you think. Right here I got a fish that you don't hear a lot about, a Lethrinops oculatus. It's a hap. He'll stay in this tank. They can be kind of flashy when they start to color up, kind of a olive green color. There's my Livingstone eye up and close again. He's about 8 inches. He's real thick, as you can see. He's just a monster. But he leaves the, when I first got the Fireline Melodo in the back there, a little 4-inch guy, he was eyeballing him pretty close along with the Christie eye. I do have about an 8-inch Christie eye in here too. I'm trying to see where he's at. He's in here somewhere. And there's a huge Compressiceps in the back there. Right there. He's just about touching 8 now. 8 inches. Real close to it if he's not 8 already. And really, that's all I wanted to show you today. I just, besides doing the quick update, I do have a few fish coming the Tuesday after Christmas. I have a 8-inch male Malawi trout coming, Champsochromis coronalis, and I have a Buccochromis rhodesii coming about 5 to 6 inches, and I have a Exochromis anagenus coming. It's about 6 inches on Tuesday also, all 3 the same day. So that's another reason why I'm moving these peacocks out of here. Besides, I just don't feel comfortable having them in here with these big predator fish anymore. These things are just going to keep getting larger and larger. As you can see, sometimes they get kind of rowdy. The redfin borlei is kind of flexing some fin there right now, and it's just I'm not real comfortable with it, and I want to get them out, and I want to put them in a 100-gallon and focus on the predators and the common haps. Got a beautiful insignis right there, about 6.5, 7 inches. And there's my Christie right there. He's probably 7.5 to 8 inches long. Beautiful fish. But other than that, I wanted to give a shout out to a couple of, or actually a few cichlid groups. First one guy I really like, Ben Ochart, has the Ben O Cichlid Facebook page. That's Ben O apostrophe Cichlid on Facebook. Please feel free to join and get some great knowledge. Also, Jay Wilson has a great group called the Aquatic Lounge. Very good group. Get some outstanding knowledge there and learn, and you know, some of the latest things that are going on. Get some advice or share your experiences. We have a lot of fun. And lastly, IFG Tips and Tricks, another great group. A lot of good videos on that website for those of you that prefer to learn visually. It's an outstanding Facebook page. But finally, I just wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. So there goes my Mara Rocks and Compressiceps. He's all fired up, flexing some fin too. And Mara Rocks, he's just a little troublemaker. The only couple fish in this whole tank that'll stand up to that Mara Rocks. One of them is the dolphin. The other one is the redfin borlei. But I wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and I hope everybody has some real good times with their family and friends over the holiday, and look forward to seeing a lot of you on Facebook and sharing with you and watching your videos if you ever post any. And a Happy New Year too. And when I get the new fish next week and they've settled in and colored up again, especially that Malawi trout, I'm really looking forward to getting him. Got kind of a sweet deal on him on a trade. He's still a young fish too at 8 inches. He's got quite a ways to go as far as growth. I'm going to have to allow a lot of extra room to him to grow in this 220. I wish I had an 8-foot tank with that guy coming, but couldn't pass up the opportunity. So with that, again, just Merry Christmas. Thanks very much for watching. Happy New Year again, and please leave any comments, rate, subscribe if you want, and I really appreciate you watching, and I'm out. Thank you.